Zion.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We are back. I believe the audio and the video are working right now. I can see y'all. I can see ourselves.
Yes.
So we're going to try this again. We appreciate everybody's patience. Let's get into the intro.
You are tuned in to the Nutso Bunch podcast.
The Nutso Bunch podcast.
Second time's the charm today. I think
Second
that
time.
yeah, that's not how it works. Third time's the charm. We don't want to go with third time.
Sat down.
Yeah, no. The second time that I sat down, the second time that we went live. Second time is the charm. Hopefully y'all can hear us. We had some technical difficulties if you didn't know. But we are going to make it work. We are right now currently just off one camera. So this is the camera angle y'all are going to get today.
Yep.
You know, like it, love it, hate it. Don't matter. This is what you get. Fellas, I appreciate y'all joining me today. As you see, we do have a new face here. And you know, some folks are absent. So first and foremost, to my left, I have the one and only
Ben Ryder.
Ben Ryder's back with us, y'all. Thank you, Ben, for pulling up on us. We appreciate it.
Of course.
I'm in the building, fair to God. And to my right, we have the great Sos. And together we are
The Nutso Bunch podcast.
Right. So a few things that we wanted to talk about. We were talking a lot off the air.
Yeah.
People were not really engaged. They didn't know what was happening. But we were talking about first and foremost the fog that's been going on outside of our houses and outside of our windows. Like, it looked crazy. It looked creepy to me, if you ask me.
Apocalyptic haze.
Yes, the apocalyptic, whatever that was. Yes,
And the days type shit.
Yeah, bro, it looked wild.
Orange.
It was crazy. I was driving to work and the sun looked like it was on fire. That's when I realized that, oh shit, this shit is really over here like that.
Yo, nuts.
It was crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't know why it looked that scary, but I'm cool with it. Like, at the end of the day, like, I think that the first thing that I should say is, like, I don't know if it's 100% the wildfires.
You don't think so?
And does that make me a conspiracy theorist?
Yes.
Let's go. I'm with it.
Right away, we're swinging for the fences.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What? So
The tree got branches, not arms.
what?
The tree got branches, not arms.
Oh my goodness.
So how's a fire gonna start out of nowhere? It was like in a real remote area.
No, but that happens sometimes.
Lightning.
How?
It's lightning.
Okay,
strikes.
but it wasn't no lightning that started this shit. I think all these little fires that start are the majority man-made.
Okay. I mean, I'll give you that.
I think so.
You know.
Why? Why?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes, you blame?
Yeah.
Only so are we going back to like the smoky? Only you
Only
can prevent forest fires.
That's a fact.
I mean,
I want to say that, you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just not.
I'm not either.
But I you know, I want to think it's just lightning because the other shit would just scare me.
Yeah.
Like, I like to think that human beings aren't that dumb. Like right now, we went through a whole, you know, we're getting through, whatever you believe in. Some people don't believe in the pandemic, but
yeah,
I got COVID a time or two.
Don't stop after saying that. I got COVID a time or two. Like, make sure there's no commas in between that. You have to speak that sentence straight through.
Yeah.
You can't say that and be here.
But yeah, you know, but after that whole debacle, you know, I just try not to trend towards conspiracy theories and stuff like that. It's too much. I'm not that smart, so I can't think that through. So not.
I mean,
you can't believe strangers, man.
Go ahead, so let's talk about it.
I was waiting for you to say something.
It's the truth, though.
What do you mean?
You was little, right? Your mama told you not to talk to who?
Strangers.
And strangers are who?
They're dangerous.
The government.
No, people you don't know, right? Hey, you're damn right.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm saying people you don't know, right?
Yes, for sure.
So if there's somebody you don't know, are you gonna listen to them and take whatever information they tell you? Like, let's say when you're little, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, if you go into that house right there, there's a whole bunch of cookies you can have." You knew better than to do that, right?
I mean, I like cookies. Though.
I was fat though.
I like cookies.
I like cookies too, but your parents at least told you not to go in a stranger's house.
That's a fact,
right?
I agree.
But now they put people with a lot of makeup, a nice suit, shiny studio, or whatever, and whatever they say, everybody eats up.
No,
right? Is it the suit?
It's the news.
Is it the suit?
I think the news is compromised. All of it is just propaganda.
I mean, you have to be careful because if a station has an agenda, and the powers that be, they're going to push that agenda. So if you are drinking the Kool-Aid,
don't say if there is an agenda.
Yeah, if this was the fifth, we all be drunk, right?
Yeah, facts.
And this bottle be full.
So yeah, I mean, you have to be careful because everybody has an agenda, and if you're just taking that in, a lot of us live inside of our bubble any damn way. Pause. These motherfuckers. I forgot where I'm at.
Me and Sauce both looked at each other.
I forgot.
Like Ernie and Shaq.
I forgot where
Go
I'm
ahead,
at.
Charles Barkley. Let's get it off. Get it off.
That was beautiful.
I forgot.
That was beautiful. Oh shit!
It was perfect.
Pause Nation. I forgot that's where I'm at. Pause.
No. What's crazy is hold on. Can y'all hear me? I don't think y'all can hear me.
Oh man. Oh, you're not.
Yeah. So we made up a rule, but we didn't put you on, so you're good. You get that one. You got that one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
So So you were trying to get it in. What you was trying to put it in?
No, you know what I'm saying. I don't even remember what I said.
Take it all in.
Take it all in. Yeah, you were taking it all in.
I don't know
what I said. Just take a drink.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Just take a sip. Yeah. So basically, so for those that don't know, just so we could actually be like transparent, this is all caused from the forest fires in Canada, and allegedly, and the smoke is coming over from Canada into the U.S. and it's just creating a haze across like the northeastern states.
Right.
So New Hampshire, Mass, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, all the way down to Pennsylvania and Virginia, DC is actually feeling some of these effects, right?
Yeah,
they showed a wild picture of Citi Field, which is in Queens, New York.
Yes.
And luckily, the Mets are playing in Atlanta right now. But there was just like an orange glow in the background. It looked crazy.
Yeah,
didn't you see the picture they posted of the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge as well.
You couldn't even see it.
The bridge as well.
It looked
was
like
wild.
the bridge in San Francisco. The Golden Gate Bridge when they show it.
Yeah, when it's usually really foggy.
Yeah, like you can't see it.
Yep.
It looked just like that. It was crazy.
Like
nuts.
A movie.
Nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty wild looking. But things happen. Hopefully, and one little weird fact that I heard is that like being outside for 24 hours straight is like smoking 8 cigarettes.
I didn't hear that. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Well,
like the last 2 days. Well, the last 2 days based on what the air quality was.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm an outside like walker runner.
Were you walking during this time?
I'm on Tuesday. Like sometimes I don't feel like going to the gym, so I was like, I'm just gonna take a walk. And my mother scolded me. She was like, "Why are you outside walking?" I was just like, "Yeah, don't you feel the air quality?" I was like, I did, but it didn't dawn on me that it was poisonous or whatever.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not that smart, so I don't know.
I'm not that smart, says the smartest man in the room. But there ain't that many people in this room right now. But
that's a smart man.
Yeah, so should be on smart.
Yes.
Don't do that.
I just copy and post. Copy and paste.
Yeah. Just real quick, I want to shout out everybody in the chat. Real quick, if you can just say what up. Make sure you like the video on your way in. Hit the button on your way in. We already had up to 9 people, so we should have at least 9 likes. We're gonna continue to have these chats and these conversations throughout this episode, and the hope is that y'all can join in on the conversation with us. Towards the end of the show, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna share the link. And if you feel, froggy enough, you can jump on the show with us and get into the last topic that we're going to talk about. How's that? That sound cool, y'all?
That sounds dope.
Sound cool to yourselves? You ready?
It worked last week.
It did. Good. That was actually pretty fire last week too, right? Yeah. So a few other things that we had on the agenda to discuss today. I wanted to pull this up. Give me 1 second. I apologize. The first one was the Tiger Woods incident. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't.
Did you?
I fuck with the sports.
Yeah,
world.
you do. Yeah. So I'll explain what happened. So Tiger Woods turned down $800 million to stay loyal to the PGA Tour. The Saudi Arabia golf tournament made him an offer to play in their league for $800 million.
Tell him for how long though?
What was it, for 1 year or 2 years?
2
years. Yeah, a year or two.
He could do 2, but he only had to do a certain amount of tournaments that would be like only enough to be like 1 year worth.
Yep. 1 year worth of playing. Yeah. And what they were basically was trying to do was use Tiger's popularity, his influence, to help big up their league, right? PGA basically revoked and pulled back on a few people that actually went over to Saudi Arabia to play in these tournaments, and they banned these players from being able to play in the PGA. A year later,
but how long was the ban?
Some of them were banned for the year. A year later,
as long as you played in that other league, you couldn't play.
If you played in that other league, they wouldn't let you come back and play in the PGA for a year.
You couldn't play in both.
Right. So a year later, what happens? Liv, which is the company, LIV, ends up merging with PGA.
Well, no, let's state it correctly. PGA merged with them.
Correct.
Because the PGA was losing money, and that's why they were trying to get the players to stay home.
Yes.
Remember, the PGA is an American. It's an American. It's just like the NBA. It's an American association. It's like right here.
Yep.
So these players are going to go across seas to Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
So the sponsorship dollars are gone.
Yes. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of the money was being the dispute.
Yeah.
So they're trying to ask the best players, the faces of that league, to stay and not take the wildest contracts,
crazy contracts,
money, big money,
crazy.
And then within 12 calendar months, you go side with them.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So, and basically that's what we go back to some of the discussions we had previously about like sports, right? Where these players are being loyal to teams at one point, and they're making sure that they give these teams hometown discounts, they call it. And you take a situation like this where Tiger Woods turned down $800 million to be, a hometown discount.
I'm not doing that.
You sell your soul for $800 million.
What would you do for a Klondike, bro?
That's like $250.
That
ain't even $800 million. He gonna do some weird things for $250
for some change.
So $800 million he turned down to be loyal, and PGA basically goes behind his back and signs up with Liv themselves.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's
and he don't have no access to that. So basically, he's playing for that same company and didn't get the money.
Anyway, yeah, nah.
Wild.
I hope that they up the prize money though.
For what the tourneys now?
Yeah, I hope they up the money. I hope they add other tournaments. I hope they do different things to spice it up a little bit.
But what's the how much do they win? Like
millions
of dollars.
Millions.
Really?
Millions.
That's crazy. I'd have took that money. I would have been like, yep. I mean, I don't know if it's because Tiger is in the last leg of his career. Is that why? Do you think
Tiger don't got no legs at this point?
He all kinds of hurt.
He all fucked up.
Yo, so I would have because of that.
I definitely would have took the $800.
Give me the money. I'm taking the money. I'm sorry. I had to take it.
You know what $800 million would have? He would have bumped up about a few 20-30 spots on that Forbes sports list.
Oh, for sure.
That's
for sure.
$800 million.
I mean, he's already got he
got stupid money.
Right. So that goes back to the topic of taking the money. Right. Let's go back to that. If you already have and you're already worth $1 billion and you see a deal like that come across your plate, is it still like a no-brainer if you already have $1 billion?
It's almost another $1 billion though. Like I'm taking it.
Well, you know what? In all fairness, if you think about it,
right. What's that money worth?
Maybe it's not the money to him at this point in his career.
Mm-hmm. That's where I was going.
He's really like fucked up. Like his legs ain't the same.
Yeah, you're right.
And you're not home.
Yeah, you're right.
You understand?
He's gonna have to be over there for a year.
He's gonna have to be over there
for 12 months.
It's almost like when you do a Vegas residency. You know, you gotta do a show in Vegas. You got a residency in Vegas. You got to do shows for.
What they make you do every day or something over there in Vegas? Every other day?
I think just the weekends.
Right.
Usher got a show now. Usher got a joint out there now.
Yeah. And it's every weekend that he has to perform?
I don't know, but his show is super duper elaborate though.
Meaning,
he be skating on the stage.
Skating, I saw Kid from New Haven.
Avery Wilson.
Avery Wilson was one of his background singers too.
He is
over there. So crazy,
really crazy.
Dope to see.
It's really dope to see.
Yeah.
Shout out to Avery. Don't know you, but
Avery's amazing.
Oh, he's amazing,
kid, man.
amazingly talented.
Can't even say kid.
Man, he's
he's older now.
He's a grown up now. But yeah, like super talented.
Yep.
But yeah, like, but if somebody offers you that level of money, it would be hard for me just to say pass.
Right.
I'm like, because I mean, even if I'm a billionaire
already,
you're using almost another $1 billion to leverage whatever other initiatives you're going to have after you're done, and he's damn near done.
Yeah, because you think with 1 billion currently, I'm setting up the next 5 generations of my family.
That's a fact.
Right. I think like the rest of your bloodline forever with another 800 million will be able to chill.
Yeah, your kids, kids.
Yeah.
Forever.
You're set on a different path.
Right.
How many kids you got? 2, 3 kids?
2 or 3. I don't remember. I know he had a couple.
Swedish wife.
Yeah.
He had a couple.
Norwegian.
The one that went crazy.
Debatable.
I mean, well, he did some stuff.
He went crazy. He did some wild shit, and then she didn't go crazy. She acted like a woman, scorned. She acted like a scorned woman. No, is she not acting like a scorned woman? Is that not what scorned women do?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Hey, if you're cheating, keep it on the.
What? Yo, so can I take that? So what you just we just saying there?
Yep.
Can I take that conversation to what we just were talking about AI generated, like AI generated?
Before the yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so before we started talking about, you know,
and we discussed this previously, but let's
so
run it.
Like a whole, like, you know, I'm kind of infatuated with the fact that there's a computer that can sound just like me. Or sound just like any of your favorite recording artists.
Crazy.
And just make a song.
Right.
And then they can use that song, millions of streams, and you get nothing.
Nuts.
Nothing.
Zero.
No money at all.
Yep.
It's just crazy to me. It just boggles my mind.
So Sita?
Hey, I don't sing, I don't rap, I don't dance.
You could with that.
You could?
What do you mean? They could put your voice and make you sound like you're singing.
Yeah,
and
for real.
Make you sound fire.
They do a whole bunch of things, but I just think it's more. I look at it from a more like glass half full. Like it's dangerous on that perspective.
Okay, how so?
Because just the capabilities is very much limitless at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such in its infancy that you don't know what you're getting right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't know its limits. You don't know its powers, its capabilities. So with that being said, it's very dangerous technology because you could like right now that Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Right.
What is
That's
that?
AI.
What is
That's
that?
AI.
I don't know what that is.
All right. So
I keep hearing
Chat GPT, right? For instance, like this. So my cousin, shout out to my little cousin Kyle, mad smart, looks like a Superman, but he put me onto it. And he was like, "Yo, you basically tell it what you want."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Meaning?
So like for instance, if you need a paper written, right?
Yep.
If you need a paper written on whales or whatever, you specify what you want, how you want it, you word it, you type it. I want a 5-page paper on only whales found in the North Atlantic Ocean between this certain size and this, that, and the third. And I need pictures only of the daytime to come along with it. And I need it to be cited. I need it to be, you know, all that shit. You know, when you do it in college, all those papers, citations and all that. I need all the citations properly done. Hit send. Boy, that shit is gonna go.
Just tell it how long you need it to be and all that.
Okay.
Bro, listen to this. So I saw the shit.
That was crazy. You can't do that. Y'all don't do that nowhere, even based on what you just said.
Yep.
Y'all can't do that either.
Nope.
Is it just because it's June?
No, period.
So another thing is, you could make out your own workout regimen on it.
Okay.
So you could go up there and say, 38, 39, 40 years old, my height, my weight, what I'm trying to get out of my workout. Am I trying to be athletic build, whatever you're trying to do, put on muscle, lose or gain muscle, lose weight, tone. You tell it
and it'll do
everything. It'll even give you a workout routine. It'll give you a meal plan.
Right.
What?
It'll give you a day of rest.
That's wild.
It'll plan out everything for you.
I mean, in that manner, you know, that's impressive because I mean, it removes the thinking. We've got
You know how many people are going to lose jobs?
Oof.
No, yeah,
I mean, we already have that
Come
with
on, that's where it
sorry.
goes south. That's what a lot of people don't really realize. Where a lot of this shit, like people just thought, oh my god, look how convenient it was when they had one cashier.
Yeah.
I mean, that one spot that you could just cash out by yourself. When you were
Right.
like, oh shit, now they have 5, 6.
Yeah.
What is it going to be in about 15 years?
It's gonna be no
when
humans.
you don't have a cashier there.
No, and then I need someone to argue with though.
There's not going to be nobody at the store.
Yeah, I need someone to yell at when this thing ain't scanning right.
Bro, Stop and Shop got that dumbass robot walking around the supermarket.
Cleaning. That thing just cleans though.
Yeah, but still, bro. That should
what do you think
pictures.
he's watching?
What? That should take a picture. That shit hears you.
Yeah, my nephews
that shit
love
listens
that.
to
you.
They were like, ooh.
They go play with it.
They go be like, they love that damn thing. But
you see how kids are?
Yeah, man.
They're so innocent.
Acclimated.
They don't know.
They just get right them. They don't even. Yep.
That shit heard them, listened to them, man.
All right, I see where you're going.
Biometric scans and shit.
I mean,
blood type analysis.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things.
Yes, stranger things have happened. Literally.
No, but the AI conversation is I mean, it's got its pluses and its minuses.
Right.
I mean, it's making our life easier.
Right.
I mean, I use my can y'all say that the name of the product on here? Or no.
Say what you want.
Like the Amazon.
Yep.
You can say that, right?
Yep. Say whatever you want.
I mean, you know that their products. I use them for everything.
Okay.
From the lights to scheduling when they go off, when they turn on. What I order. I'm like
same. Fred calls me Iron Man. Tony Starks.
Yeah. I just think that people are giving up comfortability for being private. I feel that nobody wants to be all right. Everybody wants to. How can I say this correctly? Everybody, I feel now, everybody right now wants to be known, right? Everybody wants the world to know them.
They want the clout. They want,
Nobody wants
popularity.
To be private. Nobody wants to be reserved no more. Nobody wants to have nothing to themselves, right?
Okay.
So how much do you not think that there's somebody on the other end of that microphone somewhere listening to you or watching you or at any point? Like you don't feel like you're what is that word?
Like someone's monitoring you.
It's what
enabling?
No, not animosity.
What are you saying? What are you
when you're trying to be like anonymous.
Okay, anonymous.
Okay.
Yep.
Like I don't know. To me personally, I just feel like it's just too much. Like right now, this phone is watching us.
No, I feel you.
With this little camera. We talk about shit, and when you go back on your search bar or when you're scrolling through Instagram or whatever you was just talking about is gonna be right fucking there.
It's the truth. So
you tell me that your comfort, just because you're comfortable and it feels convenient to you, like okay, it could turn off my lights, okay, it could do this for me, okay, it's schedule shit. It makes things a lot easier in your daily life,
right?
But at the same time, you're stripping yourself of so much in the back end that I don't think most people even realize.
But I think because of social media, we do that anyway. We put everything out there.
Yeah,
all bad.
And it knows everything about you.
It does.
It's horrible.
So it's like you don't even realize you think that Facebook is free, Instagram is free. They're not free. They are literally studying you, so they know what exactly to sell to you all the time. So it's like you're not giving that stuff up for free at all. But
no, that shit is dangerous. The internet is dangerous. The AI shit is dangerous, and people really don't even realize. Like I just said, like this, like back to the phrase that I said about strangers, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody knows who Elon Musk is, right?
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't know who Elon Musk is, though, right?
Yeah,
we know him from TV, but we don't know what really Elon Musk does.
I don't know what he does.
So
he sends people to space, and
he tries, but the rockets never pass the atmosphere, right?
Got it.
They just blow up.
Yep.
So what I'm trying to say is he is the main no. We'll get off camera because I don't want to go crazy. But at the end of the day, he is the main advocate right now to talk about how AI is dangerous, how there's no limits to it. We need to slow down with it. We should stop working on AI right now. But he just got approval from the FDA within the last week to put chips in people's brains.
Oof!
Oh, wow.
So you tell me,
how they gonna put chips in people's brains?
Oh, no, because he's trying to say that he's trying to establish. He's trying to help out like Alzheimer's and people with epilepsy, and he's trying. There's other ways that other chip could tap into help you see again, help restore your. You know what I'm saying? Help you get vision.
I mean, in that case, if people, I don't know if I would mind that.
Wow.
What do you mean? What chip in your brain? Like,
yeah.
I mean, but if I need it, you know, and I can't see or I'm, you know, whatever you
How
say,
you know that's gonna help?
it might help. I would do it.
If they say they're gonna help, but you know what my fear is?
Mm-hmm.
What if they just unload a virus in you? Or
Yeah,
that
bro.
Chip off?
But then
turn that chip off.
That's where my brain goes because that's how all these scary movies start.
Word.
Somebody doing something they're not supposed to do with somebody's brain. Have y'all watched?
They thought it was going to be beneficial to society.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
And then we all fucked.
Everybody dies.
Yeah.
Have y'all watched Last of Us?
Yeah.
On HBO?
No, but I remember I Am Legend.
You saw the lady had Alzheimer's. She was in the living room chilling.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Wait, what episode?
The very first episode.
Was she
the old lady?
Oh, the old lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Yeah. She went nuts.
I mean, she turned into
she
a
one
zombie.
of the people who started the whole zombie revolution.
Started eating one.
Yeah, but that was because of crazy ass like fungus and that.
Don't matter. She had
what?
What did she have? Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
she was just turning into
the fungus got in her.
The fungus got in her though.
I mean, you
that
know,
was
it wasn't the Alzheimer's.
No, but it was. I thought taking advantage of people that were more susceptible to receive that because of their current state that they're in.
Grandma was doing magic cocaine. She was over there doing some magic cocaine.
Right. Nah, but
sorry.
No, that's wild, man. I didn't know that about Elon.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that
So be careful, man, because
that's good.
Like I said, it's always going to be introduced as something something friendly, something that can help. But at the end of the day, there's always an alternative motive behind whatever they're trying to push.
Yeah, I get it. I did want to talk and to that was a terrible what's the segue? Terrible segue. But there were a few additional things that I wanted to talk about, right? Because one of the things that I saw was in regards to social media.
Okay. Yeah, that's a perfect. You know how it goes. It go from chipping the brain to making the brain.
Yeah, right. So so Zion Williamson, do you know who Zion Williamson is?
No.
He is a power forward for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Okay.
And what Zion Williamson is he was the first pick of the draft a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a very spicy situation going on right now.
You don't got no little button that says spicy up there?
No, I don't. Hold on. Caliente or something. I don't know. We need something.
A little spice.
I got
hot fire. That should come.
That's all I got right there.
That should come like you eat too much spicy food to make you fart. You should have put like a little fart.
Yeah, that's. Oh, hold on. I got farts now. Don't get me wrong. I got those. I got
such
those.
A kid. I'm sorry. I hear farts.
So basically, Zion is announced that he's going to be having a new baby.
Oh, okay.
He's having a baby with girlfriend with a question mark, Akima.
Okay.
And they're expecting in November. So a few things to know about Akima is that she's a content creator, has roughly around 40,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
Has videos where she discusses shopping, her favorite comfort foods and recipes. She also
is that her right there?
Yeah, that's her. She used to work as a real estate agent. And she is a mom currently. She has a son already.
That's her
from a previous relationship. Yep, that was her son. Her son is 6 years old.
Poor baby is
and she and Williamson have been dating since February of this year, 2023. And one other thing is that
is that why it's shocking? Because they just started dating.
They're expecting a baby in November.
Shocking. It went right in there.
Right. So that's not where it gets crazy.
Does he use condoms?
That's not even where it gets crazy.
No. He bust out his sneakers. He busting out them jimmies.
That's not the crazy part. Right? Because he did.
Busted out them Nikes.
Yeah. So his girlfriend, I don't know, we'll call her girlfriend, Akima. They posted pictures on social media, and a woman came out of the woodworks.
And said,
her name is Mariah Mills.
All right, Miss
She
Mills.
unloaded a series of tweets following this announcement from Zion. The first tweet: I let you spit in my mouth last week. When we effed, you could have told me you had another girl. She didn't say girl. You had another whore pregnant. How is that gonna work? You moving both of us to New Orleans? You think I wouldn't have found out, Zion?
Yo, you were the side piece.
I told you.
Sorry.
Another tweet. I told you was gonna be the next king, next to LeBron. I motivated you. Your BM is the reason you gained that weight. She's toxic. I hate this for you, Zion. Honestly, you hurt me with this one. I couldn't sleep last night. Mariah Mills continued. I motivated you to get back in shape. I let you fuck me all kinds of ways and film me on your phone. And you impregnate a low-budget porn star.
Ooh.
DNA tester, I'm done. Some people were going back saying Mariah was doing it for clout. So Mariah responded, you sound stupid. Literally was with this man. I never once looked for clout from anyone. I never posted when I was in NOLA.
Okay.
I was loyal to you. And you got a thought preggers.
A thought preggers.
And that came with a message showing Zion from Snapchat. I love you in those jeans, Zion said. And I'm going to FaceTime you in a little bit so we can talk about you moving. She had the screenshots.
So this other one, she was a side piece that he was not claiming publicly?
I guess so. Yeah. Zion continued. When you move, how much do you expect for me to pay you monthly? But I'm super excited.
Do they got kids together?
They do not.
Oh, stupid. Sorry.
Man. Yeah. The woman continued. Couldn't even impregnate a real porn star?
Oh, my God.
Better pray I'm not pregnant, too, because I'm definitely late.
That's just Oh, whoa, wait. What?
Yes. So basically, Zion got caught up in a
soap
I wouldn't even
opera.
say a triangle, right? Because she's definitely like the side chick.
How old is this?
I don't know how old this one is.
No, Zion,
the other one is 29 years old. So
Zion
she's like 5 or 6 years older than Zion.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's messy. He'll be spilling your business out here.
Yeah, we didn't see how old Mariah Mills is.
Messy.
But you know, it looks like Zion is out here doing what, and I don't want to throw all basketball players in that, but it looks like he's doing what basketball players do.
What's it?
Not basketball, NBA
players. Okay. Right. So that begs the question.
I know some people in real life doing that just regularly.
Regular folks.
I know regular folks
doing that.
Got to sprinkling. They up there sprinkling their ding dong like it's salt and pepper. just sprinkling it. Just saying. But he's a sprinkler.
I mean, all right, yeah. So I think some people are upset because to add a little background, Zion is a player that has extreme potential to be like a superstar. However, he's constantly hurt. He's always hurt. He's always has knee issues. He's a little overweight currently, and you know he's just trying to remain on the floor. Ultimately.
Stay in the NBA.
Stay healthy so that he can stay in the NBA.
He got a contract renewal coming up.
He does. He does. So
can't get that contract. He not gonna pay him, but if he would have stood healthy, he could have got big money.
Yeah. So a lot of people are upset and saying that Zion is thinking with the wrong head.
Yeah, I mean,
doing too much.
Like when I see
that's why he has bad knees because he's humping everything.
Wow,
I've seen it all.
I mean, when I see stuff like this, I think about like who's in his camp, who's around him, like who is helping him. Like when you see young men making this level of mistakes,
right? Is that mistakes?
Sorry,
I'm just asking.
Okay, not like there's stuff going on around him that doesn't. You can't control what that other person is doing, what they're posting on.
That's a fact.
Whatever, you can't control that.
Yeah,
you can't control what type of people you do select though.
Right.
You gotta I mean, he's young though. As we get older, you select a little wiser.
Yeah. Hopefully,
make sure whoever you messing with is not really messy.
Right. So agreed, disagree?
I agree with him. I agree with him. He just, but at the end of the day, I don't think I'm not trying to say that what you're trying to say, like his associates and his friends ain't helping him right now with that, because I think he makes pretty good choices off the court. He hasn't like really been in any problems or troubles or messy or thing like that. If anything, this is like women's shit, which is like pretty typical nowadays, especially if you are in a position of power or money.
Yeah.
So I'm not shocked by it, not one bit whatsoever.
Yeah. Right.
But Or I'm not even taken back one bit by the other girl airing out all his laundry.
Yeah,
Because that happens.
Because they do that shit. They keep the receipts on purpose, right? For those rainy days.
Yeah. It's
But,
just the rain.
I want her to get a little messier.
You want it messier?
I want messy because that's it. Like
you want him to fight?
No.
You want more of the tea?
I want her to spill the tea in the gallons because I know if she's got that, there's other types of stuff that she's not releasing. Tell me some messy stuff that y'all done did in the bedroom.
You
spill that messy tea. Spill that tea.
If I was Zion and I was, all right, man.
NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Yo, it's the funniest thing when people sign NDAs, right?
Yeah.
You sign an NDA, but you're making somebody broke sign an NDA. So then you're going to have to pay money to take them to court. That's dumb. Like, who cares if someone?
It's not about that. It's not more about the money to them. It's more about you. Speaking on what you're about to see.
No, I get it. I understand that, but your only recourse is to sue them and put them financially in peril.
Well, that's just what you do because guess what? If we agree that you're not supposed to tell anyone that Zion likes spitting in people's mouths, then guess what? Now you got to go to court.
You go to court, that's fine. Take me to court, and and maybe I won't even hire a lawyer. And then you're gonna find me. You ain't gonna throw me in jail, but I'm spilling every ounce of your tea, and I'm gonna be on every station talking about all your stuff.
And you can get paid for that.
And I'm going to get paid.
Tour.
I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna come up with a book.
You said world or horror tour?
I said tour.
World tour.
But then I'm gonna whole little tour.
Books, all type books, and then I'm gonna have a whole song about. I'm gonna have a song.
Yeah.
Don't get me tripping because I'm gonna do it all. Messy bag. Call me Messy Bag. Ben.
Messy Ben.
Exactly.
Wow.
She ain't doing enough.
She ain't doing enough.
Nope.
So you think she needs to turn it up?
I need you to talk.
You know Ben ain't fucking no married women.
Nah. Well, we're not gonna go there.
No.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Or anybody, or a girl in any relationship.
No,
Would you ever sleep with a girl in a relationship then?
No, we don't do stuff like that.
I'm not saying you in a relationship.
Hold on.
She in a relationship.
Hold on.
If she was in a relationship and try to holler at you, would you?
No, too messy. I'm dope. So why would I even? I'm dope. I'm not no side piece. I'm not no side meal. I am always will ever be the main course. I'm dope.
Hey.
I hear you.
Main course.
Where's that? Give me a little button. You messing around.
My bad.
I am the main course.
Yeah, hell
People need to treat themselves accordingly. I mean, you could. Damn, that's a stunt.
No, not that one.
Stunt.
Not that one.
That's a dumb.
He's at
Stunts and birds. This motherfucker's stupid.
There you go.
Gave me the magic. Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, I want whomever the homegrown is to be a little bit messy. Because I just see like Little Mo today.
Yep.
She was talking about how the whole trend of people eating people's booties. Stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, go if you gonna air his laundry. I know you was eating them cheese. Go ahead and air that. air that. And talk off like you was spreading the Red Seas.
Oh my goodness! Swing for the fence.
Who was saying that?
Lil Mo.
Yeah, Lil Mo. Mo.
About who?
Little Mo was just talking about the trend of women eating ass.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, I'm not on that trend. My man don't blah, 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 blah. And I pull from that just to say that, hey, I know, especially these young boys these days, they on some completely different stuff.
I mean, yeah, because not even just the dudes, the girls too. Like, remember you had the city girl talking about like getting peed on.
Yeah, they like golden showers.
And that's the shit P Diddy girl was messing. Yeah. She done been talking about, people.
Yeah,
She was like, no shame. She was like, no shame. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's what she like.
Did he be peeing on her?
I ain't judging. Hey, you know what, man? When I'm up, got $1 billion, and he said I got to use the bathroom, and there ain't no toilet.
Nah. See,
you would let somebody pee on you?
People.
If that's what she likes.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't say her.
Not me. Hell no, man. I ain't no potty. I ain't no porta potty.
Get it right though. Let's not get it twisted. He's not walking around the house with his Johnson out, ready to just pee on her.
Bro, he got $1 billion, bro. He might be.
If he's peeing on her, I'm pretty sure that when he's peeing on her, they're in his shower.
Bro, he has $1 billion. He has multiple maids. He's pissing wherever the fuck he feels like.
Oh, bro, do you know how? Listen, Puffy drinks a lot. Puffy don't look like he's in the best health right now, right? He's a little.
I mean, he's older. He's older, bro.
Yeah, but he's drinking. He's eating the bullshit. His urine has an odor.
Oh, wow.
That's where you were going.
I'm not trying to tell you that he's gonna pee all over the house and that shit gonna stink. If he's peeing on her, he peeing on her in the bathroom.
I mean, probably.
All right. So 9 out of 10 times, she's probably already wet.
Oh.
That's a double.
Smash.
Right?
That's a double.
Yeah.
So to her, it's like whatever. It's coming right off anyway.
Yo,
It's not like
to her, it's like this.
In your face, sucker!
now. If she out here doing the stunts, pulling stunts and doing wild shit, that's a different story. But
Well, like what? Talk about it.
Oh my god.
I don't know. We gotta DM Young MA, whatever
Yo,
her name was.
City Girls is up.
City Girl.
They were up. They were winning.
Carisha.
The game done evened out after she said she got peed on.
I'm sure. All right, so let me ask y'all this:
What up?
Diddy rich?
Yeah.
Mariah Carey rich?
Yeah.
They got the bag.
They do.
Mariah Carey and you in the bathroom in the shower about to do your thing.
Yes.
Damn.
And she says, "Baby, get down for a second."
Damn.
And pees on you. You feeling some type of way?
If we already naked
Yeah, you're in the bathroom.
and she pee on me,
Yeah,
In the shower.
in the shower running.
am I horny?
The shower's running.
Obviously, y'all about to fuck.
Go ahead.
Yeah, play by play. Y'all in the shower.
Yeah.
Y'all butt naked. Y'all don't got swimming trunks on.
Shower's running.
Yo, check this
Yeah,
out.
bro.
As
You in the
long
shower
as-
right now. If your wife calls you, hey, I'm taking the shower. She's under the water.
No, she ain't got $1 billion. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, if the water's running, the water's running. You know they're taking the shower. So
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
taking the shower with them, and she pee and she goes to ask you, not even ask you,
She just does it.
just come here, baby.
Oh nah.
No, you gotta ask.
Nah.
Or even if she tells you, you know, I've been talking about this. Come here, let me do this.
Okay. If we
Damn, that easy, man.
yo, if we already had a we had a conversation. It was
Yep,
cool.
yep.
Like I believe that like there really shouldn't be any
No rules,
boundaries.
right? No rules.
If I'm with you and we're supposed to be together for life,
Yeah.
there's no boundaries.
Emery, you hear this?
I want us to try everything at least once. Now, if we just chilling and you pee on me, I'm gonna smack. I'm not gonna hit nobody. But
Right.
I'm gonna want to smack you. I'm like, yo, that's nasty. You just peed on me.
It's funny you say that,
I'm
right?
leaving.
Because there was a video floating around social media a week or so ago where a woman took this guy home, an older gentleman.
Yeah, I saw that.
You did see that? And the dude was drunk. He ended up falling asleep, and the girl, they were hanging out talking. He's laying on her bed. She's laying on the bed.
Mhm.
She feels something wet on the bed.
Oh God, he peed on himself.
He peed the whole bed.
Bro, his piss,
First time hanging
his
out,
piss went from
it went everywhere.
under the
Over.
pillow down
Everywhere.
to his kneecap.
Everywhere.
the
When you say
whole
older
bed.
gentleman, like what do you mean?
He's probably in his mid-40s, look like, right?
50, I
50, you think?
40-something, 50.
Mid-40s, 50 maybe.
That's
Him and the older, the lady was around the same age, mid-40s, 50s.
but that's
and
not
and
that's
don't
not-
do that. Don't do that. They were older than us.
okay.
And
But still, that's not old enough to just be peeing on
I
yourself.
said older gentleman. I didn't say he's a elderly person.
Did y'all see my lazy eye flex? Y'all can see
Yeah,
the
he
lazy.
got tight right there.
You
Them,
see
right
the
here. This one.
No, but I can see it right here. You see the lazy eye? It just flex right here.
Yeah, it
This
got-
lazy
yeah.
eye. Let me put this.
Then
in.
got the pissed.
Yo, let me put my glasses on. I'm looking like
yeah,
music
so-
child.
$1 billion,
So-
y'all getting peed on. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear
So
no
it's back to the
explanation.
money.
I don't want no explanation.
How much?
She's not giving you the $1 billion.
Oh, if you're giving me, what am I getting?
Man, for $1 billion, you
No,
Come
I
on.
guess you're just saying in this context.
if
it's like
she's
when-
worth $1 billion and you have unlimited possibilities to get what you want, materialistic wise, whatever you want a car, you want a house, you want this, whatever you want, within reason you can get. But occasionally Mariah's gonna want to pee on you
said, baby, you
Wow.
can pee on me.
Hey,
because
sing it,
that's your
man.
fetish. But that's your girlfriend. You said you're okay with it because y'all gonna be together forever.
Baby,
So-
you can.
Pee on me.
Hey, there you go.
Mm,
You can what? You can pee on me. Yo, you can do the
Yeah.
harmony though. You could do the harmony though.
I ain't doing no harmonies.
See, if I had my phone on, it wasn't dead. I would have recorded it,
There
gave it
you
to
go.
the AI, would have streamed. I would have got paid.
We
Yo,
would have got paid and we would have had Mariah on the hook.
yo, that's what we just, we need to write a garbage
She
song.
would
We
have
just
sued the
write some
shit out of
garbage-
us.
Yeah, she would have.
we just
But,
need some garbage songs.
Yo, real quick, a quick reminder. I do see the people are coming in. We do appreciate y'all.
What's up, y'all?
Again, please make sure you hit the like button on your way in. We appreciate it. That will help the algorithm push us up to the top of podcast pages.
That's
when we
right.
have our likes up. So yes, drop comments in the chat. Let us know who's in the building. We'll give you a shout out for sure. I do see EH is in the building.
What up?
Thank you, EH, for pulling up. And also the Nutso Bunch is in the building, obviously, because
That's a
they're heavy in the chat. They're heavy in the chat.
Yo,
right
tell
now.
your cousins too. Make sure you tell your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, and your friends.
Let them know
Let them know what
we're
you're
live
watching
right now.
if you're enjoying yourself right now.
We're
Just
live.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Give us a topic to talk about. Too.
Yeah, man, give us something to talk about. I thought there was one other thing that I had that I wanted to discuss. Man, I'm tripping right now. I dropped the ball a little bit. My apologies. Give me 2 seconds just to pull, because once we start singing and stuff, then my brain just like
kind of goes all over.
It does a left. It turns left.
So first of all, you have a singer up here.
Yes.
So if you don't know, you didn't really introduce your boy. Like,
no. Because all right, so today you're a guest host. You're not a guest on the show. But at the same time, let's do this. Please talk about yourself. Talk about your project.
Yes.
You also have a listening party coming up. Are we announcing that?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
All right, go ahead. Let it fly. Let it fly.
That's why we're like when this.
And I found out my third topic, but go ahead.
Oh,
and that's the one I want to have people call in and speak on.
Just so y'all know, my name is Ben Ryder,
yes,
and I am an R&B singer.
Yes.
I'm all in pink today just because I feel like being pink. But yo, you see this little thing here? This is my line. It's called Be About. Y'all can't see it. I just like a black. It looks stupid. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my line. I do have an album that's coming out in September, the last Friday in September. Yeah, and I have a listening party that's in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And we're gonna be listening to the album project, and we're gonna kind of vibe. I'm gonna use that for my deluxe version of the album. But yeah, and this is my songwriting partner right here. He's really dope. And
how you doing?
Yeah, he's really dope. Like he's like really like y'all see this, right? Y'all see this element of him right here, but he happens to be one of the most talented individuals I've ever met in my life. It's crazy.
Thank you.
It's dope.
I appreciate that.
That's the truth. I ain't lying. Yeah. If you sucked, you wouldn't work with me. Trash.
Nah, that's funny. That's funny.
But yeah, that's it. So what's your other topic?
No, did you tell your social media where they can follow you?
Oh, Ben Ryder 1, RIGHTER Ben. Ben Ryder 1.
Ben Ryder 1. Yeah. So the other topic that I had that I wanted to discuss, this is the Glendale situation in Arizona. And again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I don't, again, I want people to comment here and get involved with the actual chat here that's going on, right? But listen, what we are gonna do is we're going to add this in. But we have, in Glendale, Arizona, there were 3 people that were arrested outside of a school board meeting as violence occurred over LGBTQ rights.
Pride Month.
So that's exactly what happened, right? We're in Pride Month, and Glendale Unified School Districts was deciding if they should allow Pride Month to be discussed in the schools.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the 2 sides that were there to speak pro and con of the situation ended up getting into a big brawl outside of the event.
We knucking, we bucking
outside of the meeting to the point where people were arrested, and there were hundreds of people outside the building.
When this happened?
They were waving an American flag. Some were waving pride flags, and this was yesterday. Some people were chanting things like, "Leave our kids alone." It basically turned into a situation where, literally parents were fighting for their kids and fighting against people that, they feel like are trying to intrude in the school system. So I kind of wanted to see everybody's feelings, see what everybody thinks. And we are currently in Pride Month.
Yes, we are.
So first and foremost, just know that, with myself, like I have family members, I have friends, I have people that, I hold near and dear to my heart. So I want them to know that, they have somebody like myself as an ally. I mean, we've talked also at length about certain situations that we had when we were growing up and things like that. And, how we were maybe ignorant to things like this, and myself included. And I think that more than anything now, like I'm more mindful of the words that are coming out of my mouth when this situation comes up, right?
Gotcha.
Because I do want ultimately people to feel comfortable talking to me about what they're going through. And I don't want to ever be like, I can't tell Wes something because he's gonna judge me or this or that. I feel like I was that person at one point in my childhood, and it wasn't on purpose. It was just how things were.
Okay, got you.
But now I want to be more mindful of my words, and I want to be more mindful of like how I come off. So just wanted to open up to both of y'all to see what y'all thoughts are with this situation in Arizona.
Take the glasses off.
Took them off.
Glasses off.
Yeah, you can go first.
So I think that, constantly, children and just how we're all educated. There's so many things. There's gaps in our education. There's
For sure.
gaps in history. There's gaps in things that we just aren't, that are just kind of left out.
Right.
So as it pertains to LGBTQIA plus,
Okay.
as it relates to those issues, why, I think we're starting to bring everything into light. We're starting to bring everything. We need to be educated on a little bit of everything. So
right,
that's a part of our history.
Yes.
So to say that that's not a part of our history at all is ignoring what the meaning of history is supposed to be about. This is just a telling of our story. So leaving that segment out of our story is foolish because it's a part of fact. It's a part of something that happened. It's a part of the world. So denying that level or just that awareness for me is just like they leave Black people out of history.
Mm-hmm.
We're so ingrained. We are not only are we in Pride Month, we are approaching a national holiday called Juneteenth.
Yes.
So celebrating African American our independence, shall we say?
Yep.
So don't leave this out of our history. Don't do that.
Now we're muted. It says, let's make sure that people can hear us. Y'all can comment down. Let us know if y'all can hear us, please, and thank you. We appreciate it. Boom. I think it's reading. Yeah, see, it's reading. All right, cool.
Technical difficulties.
You should be good
because I'm Black.
Yeah, I tried to get you too. I knew that was about to happen. I knew that was about to happen. That's funny. That's so funny. Oh man, I saw your foot there. I'm like, oh no, hold on, let me push it. All right, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you. Yeah. So the thing that I was kind of focusing on, and the thing that Ben kind of brought up was history, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we go back into time, and even if we go back, like, I don't want to get biblical, but like we can go back into the Bible, right? Where there's certain things that, like, certain versions of the Bible where people in power were creating their own versions of the Bible,
their narrative,
based on what made sense for them,
mm-hmm.
and what they wanted to take out and add in for their own benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of why the Bible is, for me, more than anything, like a book of stories about like right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take it as like God's word and what's a spirit came and told someone to write these things. I think it's more telling the history of different stories so that you understand and can kind of see different situations that we may go through in our life and how to like properly incorporate faith into helping you make these decisions that you're going to come across.
Profound.
Thank you. So with that, I know for a fact that during these times there were situations where man and man were dating, messing around quietly. Woman and woman were doing things together, right?
Yes.
And a lot of those things, you get stories more like you're not supposed to do that. And you have preachers telling you in church, this is against the Bible and this is against God's word. And I feel like those we'll say alternate versions of the Bible was part of the plan And I think that these situations of like someone being a lesbian, someone being gay, someone being bisexual, purposely being left out of the Bible, purposely being left out of stories and history are the reason that like we have this explosion of like people trying to put this out in the open, trying to put like their lifestyle in front of everyone.
It's a civil right. It's similar to the civil rights movement.
Very much so. Very much so. So, and I say that to be like, okay, there are similarities for sure, right? There are. There's a group of people who have felt and do feel like they're being left out of history. They're being left out of situations.
I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Yes.
I don't want to lose my train of thought.
No, please.
The civil rights was a movement. I feel that was for the greater good of the entire people.
Yeah.
And their agenda to move forward for all African American people were to excel and get out of, being, with their foot on their neck. Right? So what they were doing wasn't offending nobody. Wasn't gonna put nobody, make anybody feel uncomfortable but white people, because white people hate black people, right?
During those times.
During those times, and still to this day, this country's deep rooted with racism.
Of course. And there obviously were people during those times that were allies.
What I'm trying to compare is this. African American peoples tried to uplift themselves to do something better, and what they were trying to do wasn't going to offend or hurt anybody else but the people that were trying to oppress them. Their oppressors were the only people that were going to feel what their backlash, right?
Okay.
I feel that what the LGBTQ community doing, and I say this and I mean this, and I look right in the camera when I say this, I don't have a problem. I'm not homophobic, but I have a problem when you push your thoughts, your agendas, your ideas, what you like on a child. That's where I feel like I get it. Inclusion, everybody wants to be felt the same.
Yep.
I get it. You see, Bud Light came out with a can, with a gay flag on it, with the pride flag. Sorry, I said gay.
Fuck it. No, go ahead.
It's the
You're
pride
good.
flag.
Pride flag.
Pride flag, right?
Yep.
Caught hella backlash. Lost a lot of money.
Right.
North Face did the same shit. People are not scared to lose money just to be included. Disney made Buzz Lightyear.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Like they're doing things that I feel are, you know what? It's a slippery slope. I don't want to say it's fucked up, but I just feel like this: for each his own. And if that's what you want and that's what makes you feel comfortable, be comfortable in your own skin. Just
access granted.
Don't make it. Don't make it feel like everybody has to either do it your way or it's the highway type shit.
So I can respect that, right? I understand what you're saying.
And I'm not trying to say, oh, just seclude them and put them somewhere else either. I'm not trying to alienate.
I don't think that's what you're saying at all.
But at the same time, I feel like they say, there's a place and a time for everything. And I don't feel, and I'll say this to say this again. My parents owned the store. I think I said this last episode. I seen little individuals as small boys, small
that you
girls,
knew eventually they would come out of the closet.
We're going to be bisexual,
who they
or
were,
gay.
Yep.
I could tell. So that nature versus nurture, that they're born like that. I see that at times. I see that at times. I can't dispute that. And like you just said, medieval times, Roman times, biblical times, people were doing those things,
but just
not.
Then, it was
right?
not highlighted.
It was frowned upon. Like crazy.
for sure.
Right. So now I just feel that because it's so out in the open, the individuals who feel that way are feeling more entitled nowadays, and they feel more entitled to speak their mind, speak their opinion. And it sucks because yes, you have a voice, yes, your opinion counts, but I feel like they feel that their opinion should be much more valued than anybody else's because they're so damn sensitive.
All right, so there's a lot to unpack there, but what I do like and what I do appreciate is the end part of what you're saying, right? So where and I think you can agree, right? Everybody's opinion means something. However, and it shouldn't.
You don't think so?
You don't think everybody's opinion means something?
Not everybody's opinion.
Well,
everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
That part.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
But everybody's opinion shouldn't be digested as something
The
that
truth.
is as
Gotta-
something
Yeah,
that is
no, no,
going
no.
to be moving to you, something that
Yeah.
moves you.
No,
You
that's
see
not what I'm
And
saying.
a lot of people take the social media platforms, that little inbox comments, whatever,
Take them to the heart.
and no, they turn themselves into a regular person and try to project this image online, and either it's hateful or likeful or whatever. But these people really aren't the way they are that they write in these little boxes.
Right.
I feel that a lot of people are just what they call them, internet thugs or typos, whatever the fuck they call them. But they just type away and say whatever the fuck and really don't mean it.
Right.
Mm.
So with that being said, I don't feel that a lot of the individuals that are not gay
Mhm.
and the people that are gay,
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm using the right word. I don't want to offend nobody.
Nope.
There needs to be a common ground. There needs to be a conversation had by both sides, and not of what one group is going to give and what the other group is going to take, or what is it, what, you know what I'm saying? But more or less, like, it's fucked up that they had to fight outside the school because the parents couldn't find out what the kids wanted.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's not fair for the kids that don't want that to be there either, though.
Right.
And it's not fair for the kids that don't want that there for the kids that, for the kids that do want
and vice
that there,
versa.
and vice versa.
Yeah. So I guess my question
It's
is,
fucked up.
my question
But there
is
has
like,
to be a fine line found somewhere, somehow.
right. So my question is, how do we move forward? How do you allow or disallow that situation to occur? And we'll use Arizona for that as the guinea pig here, because they're the ones that are national news at the moment. So they have a situation where they have people who are trying to make Pride Month be at least discussed and okay with talking about during class. Some of those kids that go to that school may have mommy and mommy or daddy and daddy in their home.
Right.
Just being real. So does that mean that they're unable to talk about their mom or their dad on Father's Day or Mother's Day when that comes around because they have two?
It's not that.
No, but that's what I'm trying to.
You're right, but it also goes to religion.
Right.
You can incorporate religion with this. A lot of people that are Christian,
which we're not able to discuss religion in school, right?
We're not, right? But there's a big problem right now with a Canadian teacher. They haven't released her name, and I saw the clip online. She bashed these two students that were Muslim, right?
Yep.
Because it's highly frowned upon in their religion and their beliefs.
Okay.
Right? That they didn't show up for Pride Week.
Okay.
But she tried to make it an exception, like, oh, those students that were here participating in Pride Week were here for Ramadan. They were here for this. They were here support. And their parents is like, okay, that's fine if they're supportive, but we don't have to support what we don't want to.
Right.
If they want to support us, that's fine. We're not talking bad about them. We just don't want to be included. And because we don't want to be included, now they're being torn down. Now the students are being, ridiculed and prosecuted and talked down to and made feel uncomfortable because in their beliefs, they didn't want to be there.
I get it. I mean, I think I mean, just sitting back and taking just like listening to your point of view, I think demonizing someone because they don't agree with your own personal point of view, that's wrong. I'll go on record and saying that that's wrong. I think we're all allowed to feel and believe what we want to believe.
Right.
And
right. Because you know what? He's right. Like, to an extent, I see where he's coming from, because a lot of times the people from and it doesn't even have to necessarily be the LGBT. We can just say anything that, whatever it is, right? People from Black Lives Matter, people from LGBTQ, people from any of those situations feel so strongly, Trump supporters, people from those KKK, whatever it is, they feel so strongly about whatever it is that their beliefs are, that they make it like they're forcing it down your throat. And I understand that side of it. I definitely do, right? My thing is, like, I can't compare like another group to like them, because I feel like the segregation, like the separation, is there mentally for us. Like, we're mentally doing that because we don't understand, because we don't know, we don't feel that same way.
We understand and we know. I get where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
We know and we understand, But what we don't want to do is be forced upon, have something forced upon us. That's where it comes down to. Listen.
I think that I know what you're saying for school, right? It feels like
everything.
But we're talking about a specific thing, right? School, Arizona.
Mhm.
They're attempting to change
all schools
what's
in the
going
United
on
States.
currently in Arizona, and that will trickle eventually to the rest of the schools, right? But we're talking about Arizona right now. They're trying to change the fact of, like, again, someone being able to discuss Father's Day coming up, and they may be being raised by two men, and they can't say that in their class. They can't talk about daddy and daddy in their class. And for that, like, I feel bad for a 9-10-year-old kid that's not able to discuss the fact that they have their parents who both love them, no different than a mom and a dad would. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, man. That just makes me like.
I mean, it's so.
This is well. Go ahead, man.
It's so slippery.
It is.
It's like, but I do think that what the school, if the school system is trying its best to stay neutral, and I think that's what a lot of people want. People want neutrality,
and I think that's what Arizona is trying to do as well.
People want neutrality. They want, hey, we come to learn about this.
Right.
My stance is that, hey, don't shade history to your own hue. Don't say that I want it to look red. I want it to look pink. Just this is what it is. That's my brain to say, tell people everything.
Right.
But with regards to celebrating this type of month or whatever month,
how do you feel about that?
As a parent, I think the school should have the foresight to say, hey, this is what's coming up.
Right.
And this is what we are going to do as a school. We offer the option for your child not to participate in said events. Okay. Just allow them that. And I think that if you allow these individuals to not participate in these events, I feel like that'll meet some type of common ground. At least give the parents a choice.
Okay.
But I feel like when any party is not given the choice to make a decision, and the school is making the decision for them, then you're like, damn, like,
but that's what's happening now, right? Where they're not allowed to talk about someone from that community at this point.
Yeah, you're not. But also to piggyback on Ben's point, you're right to give them an option. But you know what's fucked up?
Talk about it.
The kids that don't participate, right?
Mm-hmm. They're probably gonna get judged.
They get judged. They get talked about, and then vice versa.
Vice versa. And the ones that do, they're gonna get talked about.
Yeah.
So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So
and then flip sided to this, now the kids that didn't participate in the Pride Week have their own event, right?
Yep.
Right.
And those kids be like, "Fuck it, you didn't look out for us. We're not gonna look out for you." So it's the same shit. It's tit for tat.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you have an option,
yeah.
And I think giving an option not just for the event, because the event is just momentarily,
right?
You see what I'm saying? I think that for the entire school board system in every city, state, whatever town that you're in, the conversation needs to be brought up and accommodations need to be made. I'm not saying to have different times for other students to come, different students to come, have gyms segregated. I don't want to have segregated. I want them to be included, but have the option to do it if you want, and if you don't want, you have to do it at this time.
You
see what I'm saying?
I like that. I mean, you're not going to be.
You can't, if you don't want to be in a room with a bunch of individuals that make you feel uncomfortable, whether you're gay and they're straight or you're straight and they're gay. You have an option. You have a release point to be somewhere where you'll feel comfortable with other like-minded individuals.
Yeah, I mean,
giving them that option, I think that the school needs to look at the time, break down the time, stop making it so mandated, start spreading it out, and give kids more of an open kind of space.
It's just, one thing, like I said, it's dangerous because when we are out in the workforce and we're working with other people and stuff like that, it kind of goes against what, a child is eventually when they become an adult, but they're going to have to face in the world. You're going to have to work with everybody. Right. You're going to have to, you're going to have to be, you may not have to attend that event, but you damn sure going to have to work. I can't even, that would be bad. I was going to say something. I'll let that go. You can't work with, you can't say, I'm not working with that person or this person. You can't do that. And so it does start when they're young,
Yeah.
to make them aware of the fact that the world is a colorful place.
Yeah.
You're going to work with assholes. You're going to
Facts.
work with people who are fucking know-it-alls.
Yep.
You're going to work with somebody who, hey, is
You may not like.
you're not like. So you're going to work with all of these different types of people. So it starts here. It's inclusive here. You don't have to believe everything that everyone else is believing, but hey, we got to work together for the common good. There are things happening in the world right now, regardless of, whatever a person wants to believe. There are factual things that are happening in this world that if we do not work together as a people,
Yep.
human race, we are going to be fucked.
Yes.
We
Literally.
need to work together. We need to build things together. Get over these dumb shits like who you're fucking. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I need the sun not to blow up.
Yeah.
I need the fires to stop burning.
Word. So we can not have the smog.
I need to breathe. Like, you can like trees and lick grass and lick ass. I don't care. Lick 1,000 asses.
Just don't dap me with those same
Don't
hands.
dap me, or I don't share cups with who did Freddie drink out of this cup? Ass eating ass Freddie.
He said I'm crying.
You just smell it. You gotta smell the rim of this cup.
Yo, all right. So no. But Ben, you do make a good point though, right there. Like, I think that's like a great way to cap it off, because to be real, like, yo, it starts home. We teach our kids the things that we were taught. Ultimately, right? Right. We're taking generations worth of things. However, as we get older, we realize there's certain things that, maybe I should have known.
Yes.
There's certain things that maybe my mom didn't instill in me that I want to make sure I give to my kids. I feel like I was putting them at a disadvantage. One of those things was finances.
Right.
My mom didn't talk to me. It ain't that she didn't talk to me about finances, right?
I knew about bills.
She wasn't literate.
She was not
finance space.
She was not literate. Right. Right. We were at a point at one point, and this isn't a secret, right? We're at a point at one point where, we didn't have money. We didn't have money to be able to afford certain luxuries. I didn't have a car. We're in a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment at most times, 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms sometimes. But as I got older, and I had to share rooms. Right. I only had one TV in the house. I didn't have a bunch of like luxuries that everybody had.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I had hand-me-down clothes at one point. So whatever my brother wore.
Flossy right now, he's fresh.
But that's me like projecting.
Crisp.
That's me projecting, though, to be real with you. Like, I know for a fact, like, I had to take care of the stuff that I had because I wasn't sure when I was going to get the next shirt, the next sneakers. So when people see stuff that I wear and they're like, yo, those is nice. Like, when you get those last week? Nah, these is like 12 years old. And people look at me like I'm crazy, and I show them the tongue and the inside, and it says, yo, this is from 2010. Like, it's real because I took care of everything that I had. I got home, cleaned my stuff, put it back in the box, put the paper in, put the wrapper over it, close the box. Like, because I didn't know when the next pair was coming.
Right.
I had 2 pairs of sneakers that during the year. School year, brand new pair. Christmas, brand new pair. Those are my 2 pair of kicks for the year.
My sneakers.
And I had to make them work.
Y'all remember Bradley's?
Bradley's, yeah, for sure. But I say all that to be like, bro, we have our parents who showed us things, and it's based off their own knowledge, right? Yeah. The things that they learned. They taught us certain things, and we, alter what our kids learn based on what we feel like we missed out on. But no matter what, I know for a fact, everybody at this table, all our parents told us, treat people how they treat you.
Oh, right. That's right.
If someone, being nice to you, you don't go out of your way to be an asshole to them. That isn't how it works.
I got treated like an
asshole.
So
that's what you used to do. So smile. But realistically, right?
You was a bully?
No. Hell no.
Low key, when I was little, I used to be a little
asshole. There's a difference between an asshole and a bully.
I was a real asshole.
My aunt told me this weekend I was an asshole. She was like, "You were a little asshole."
I was a real asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. She told me, she was like, "You had a bad attitude. and you didn't take crap from nobody. And I was like, you know what? I kind of remember that.
You was quiet in church.
I didn't want to be there.
See, we go way back.
I didn't know if I wanted to be there.
He was quiet in church.
Yeah, I used to sing in the kids' choir though.
Mm-hmm.
I used to sing in the choir. This one was getting solos and stuff.
He was quiet in church.
He was getting solos in the choir.
Yeah, I only went to church when I had to because I played on Zion.
Yeah, see, same. So at a certain point, like my mom, I started playing football for the Waterbury Knights. Right. So my mom was like, "Hey, your games are on Sunday. You want to play football or you want to go to church?" I'm like, "Ma, I ain't going to church no more." Football. She wasn't even going to church. She was making me go with my Aunt Louise. As soon as I got had the store on the liquor store on. Yep. Mm-hmm. So and own Beeman's. Yep. Cafe. Yeah, like you ain't even going. Why I gotta go?
As soon as I got a job, that shit was gone. Sorry, Dad. Rest in peace. No church, Jesus.
Yo, crazy. But yeah, man. I just ultimately like, yo, treat people how you want to be treated.
That's a fact. You should be. You should
treat people how you want to be treated, man. I hate going in the store.
Both of you.
No, but I know for a fact, so you don't go in you don't go in and talk to your kids and tell them, hey, if someone comes in and they don't have a lunch, make sure you make fun of them.
Definitely not. They know
right.
Better. Shit, right. A lot of times when we're driving and there's like homeless people out, they tell me to stop.
Right.
Give them $1
I keep bum bucks in my. Food. This is bad. I probably shouldn't say this. Should I say this?
You said you keep what?
Bum bucks.
I call them bum bucks.
Money in your
car.
Five
in the console, like your armrest, $5 to $10 every month, and I call them bum bucks.
Just in case you see somebody
Just
who is
homeless.
I see a bum. No, homeless.
No. Okay, so
fortunate.
No.
Wait.
No, because I
transient.
No. Well, that's fair, but fair. Ding ding. But I sit on a couple of boards in my grown-up self that deal with individuals who are homeless.
Okay.
A lot of people that you see on the streets sometimes, and they're asking for money.
Yep.
They're making a conscious choice. Some of them. Mm-hmm. Well, quite often they are.
To not get help.
Because there's a lot of help out there.
Okay.
So unfortunately, this is really bad. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for saying this.
No.
But I allocate money towards bums. Now, just because you could have a home and be a bum.
Mm-hmm.
You could have a 6-figure job and be a bum.
That's a fact.
And I might give you $1 because if you ask me for $1 and you just don't have it at the time, I may give you $1 out of the bum bucks council.
Oh, nah, I ain't gonna ask you for no money no more. Then I don't want to take from them.
Ask him when he's at the bar when you go in his pocket.
Yeah, so yo,
facts.
Bums. You can't take it if you can't.
Ben's very meticulous about the bar, though. He has a bar etiquette.
I don't buy people,
unlike anyone else.
Yeah, I don't buy people drinks. Like,
no, he don't.
Yo, so dead ass stuff like,
so when we would go out, Ben knows like I'm the party starter.
Yes, he is.
So when we go out, if 7 of us, I got the first round.
Yeah, I got the first round. Where do I go? I'm like, yo, you can get my round if you want. I'm gonna buy him a drink.
And he's not buying everybody.
Hell no.
But I'm expecting, I took care of everybody.
Yeah, but that's
gonna come back.
But yo, if you do it like that, think about it. If everybody buys a round, that's guaranteed 7 drinks.
Right.
And you only paid for 1 round. So you're technically it works in your favor.
It does.
I typically only have 2 to 3 drinks.
Yeah. So he's like, I don't drink as much as y'all, so I ain't getting involved with that.
Like,
Wes, you want a drink? I'll get you one.
That's it.
But I ain't buying everybody a drink.
Like, I'm not rolling with 7 broke best friends and stuff like that. Try to give them all drinks and shit like that. Fuck off. Like, I don't do that. Like, I never have I ever.
Right, always. The only time I don't get the first round is if Freddie's there because he usually knows the bartender and they just put his drink down.
Let's see. That's a blessing. Yeah. So I normally only go out with 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
So if I go with if another person, I got you all day. Me and you go back and forth. We got each other. But a whole group of dudes, I'm like, as soon as I get my drink, I'll take the drink because I'm a cheap bastard. I'll take the drink and then I'll disappear.
Yeah.
Yo, we're Ben
on the dance floor.
Yo, Ben is he up here killing
this shit like that.
Like,
straight
yo,
like that,
we about
bro.
to get another drink. Oh yeah. I want a Moscow Mule.
Y'all put that in the back of your mind when y'all see Ben out.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm not buying nobody else no drink.
Nobody get nothing.
I gotta come up with $20.
Ben go to the bar with the T-Rex arms.
Hey,
Can't reach his
facts.
pocket.
Facts. He can't get it. He
And,
can't
yo,
reach
and I
it.
hate when they take your card and be like, Tab? Hell no, who the fuck? Tab.
Close it out.
My name is Ben. My name ain't Tab. Hey,
Close it out.
Close it out, please. And I'm gonna come back. Facts. I'm gonna come back in 10 minutes and be like, I thought, why don't you just give us your card? Nah, I don't trust y'all. Close it out again. I'm balling on a budget. You see all this sparkly bullshit? Yo,
Yeah, balling on a budget.
Balling on a budget. Sparkles. Call me TJ Sparkles. Honestly, like I'm gonna tell y'all this truth.
Let it fly.
Like, let me tell y'all, just be honest. So, Ben
in the zone. He in the zone. Again, while y'all coming in, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Thank you.
So I'm an artist, right? You know,
you are?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Okay.
I'm sensitive about my shit.
Respect.
But I have to spend money on so many different things and what have you.
Yeah.
So when y'all see this bling chain and y'all be like, somebody, you want to run this chain? Y'all run your chain. I'm like, sure, it came from Amazon. It only costs $12.99, you broke bastard. Fuck off. I'm not. You go ahead. This shit is cheap as hell. It's all for a look. Look. You could stunt if you want to be out in this club stunting with a $1,000 chain if you want. That's
Ben.
dumb.
Take it off, give it to him, and go in the car and get another one.
And I had 3 in my car. 3 in my car. So if a bum want this chain, go ahead. It's a bum for the chain. Here you go.
I don't even take mine out the safe no more.
Bums.
Y'all ain't taking mine. I'm gonna fight to the death for mine.
Because that GS chain.
I'm fighting to the death for it. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Yo. That's a G.
I'm dying off that
that's
one.
Jacob the Juliet.
Y'all dying off that.
Yeah.
That's a custom.
That's custom.
We had to get it made.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
So if you're gonna snatch anybody's chain and you see us out, snatch.
That's why.
Snatch that. He's a rapper. I'm just a lowly R&B singer.
What are these sound effects for? Let me see. Oh, that's a nice sound effect.
R&B singers are broke.
That's a lie. Girls spend the most money.
They sure do. On that note, man. Very, 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 very dope. Great job, fellas. I appreciate y'all. Ben, it's an open invite, as you know. I mean, you literally just popped up on us and got us out of some stuff. So we appreciate y'all.
I try.
We appreciate you.
I hope that you guys can see me. I know I'm kind of dark. I'm like the darkest person that's really been on this show. I watched this show and I think I'm the darkest person that's been up here.
Oh, stop.
I really am. So if I close my eyes and I show my teeth, if I close my eyes and my mouth, I probably disappear. You just see a pink shirt. Wow. So, I thank you guys for appreciating the darkest person on the planet.
Here we go. This guy.
Here we are.
Real quick, tell everybody where they can find you again.
You can find me on all social media platforms.
Yes.
Ben Writer1.
Yes.
RIGHTER1. And you can follow me on Spotify, iTunes, to listen to some of my new music. My next album due out September 29th, Sex Education.
Sex Education dropping September 29th.
That's right.
As Ben said. Listening party the end of this month, right?
24th. You can go to Instagram and click on the link in my bio and buy tickets if you
want
to.
There you
I
go.
don't know how many people I want there. So, but go ahead. Go tell your cousin and your auntie. Tell your aunties.
Yeah. Are you trying to keep it like a limited amount?
You know what?
Intimate.
Whoever comes. If there's a bunch of people we need to turn away at the door, I'll give you
You should have gotten your tickets.
I'll give you $10 back. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So any closing remarks?
Drive safe this weekend. Don't party too much.
Yep.
And, take Denver game 3 money line.
Oof. Game 4.
Game 4.
I got you.
I won some money yesterday.
Yeah. Everybody have Miami?
I took Denver money line in the under.
So what was the money line?
Minus 165.
Which is basically everybody has to the total points.
You got to put no. The money line is I had to put 165 to win 100. The total over and under was 214. They only had
so when you bet the money line, you basically just have to win.
Just win the game.
The game.
No points.
And you bet 100 to win 165.
No, you bet 165
to win 100.
Yep.
I still don't know what
Sorry. So when it's plus, then it's the opposite. I don't know. So you bet 165.
No,
100. It's always 100.
Yep.
No, it's always based off $100.
If it's a minus, you got to put whatever that minus is to win 100.
Right. If it's a plus, you bet 100 and you get that.
Yeah.
Plus. Okay.
Smartest man. He's smart as hell.
Yeah, that is. I don't know. I don't do that.
Yeah, but trust Denver.
So Denver money line, you said on game 4. They win in game 4.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What is there early opening line?
I don't know yet. Probably Denver's still the favorite. They were the favorite game 3 in Miami.
Yep.
By 2 points or 3 points, but I like the under. I probably like the under depending on where they got it at again. 213, 214. I see value in that. I don't see Miami scoring the ball too much. I think the stage is too big for the players that at that caliber on that team. I think the stage is just
minus Jimmy and Bam.
I think the lights are just a little too bright right now. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, they did good. They're a hell of a team. They play hell of a
series,
scrappy basketball.
They got through the whole playoffs.
They beat the best teams in the East.
They did,
but like I said, those teams in the East they were comfortable with because they knew them. They played them during the season. They were very familiar with them.
Yes.
Now you're playing a team that you only played maybe once or twice throughout the whole season. Once at home, once at their gym. The altitude over there is different. So
I'm gonna give your ass some money.
It's different. It's different.
You're gonna make me some money. I'm gonna give you some money. What? How much I give you? Maybe $50.
You gotta give him 100.
At least 250.
God damn it, shit!
You want to win? You want to win, right?
What I get for $50?
Hey, what you do is you pay attention to these every single week. Sosa's gonna tell you what to bet on that Thursday or that Friday, and then boom, you put that in and you win.
Yeah, this weekend take Denver. Take Denver.
Take Denver. Take the money line. You gonna win that bread.
Oh, and also take the Spaniard. I'll say it now. He's gonna win the French Open either tomorrow or Saturday.
I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, he's gonna beat Djokovic.
Oof.
The French Open.
Sosa out here swinging for the fence.
Watch. Remember, I told you. What did I tell him? What I was asking you in the group chat.
Yeah, he was talking about how to bet tennis. And
how to play. How do you score?
He figured out how to do it, and then boom.
And I put a bet in right during that conversation, and I fucking won $200.
Boom. Just like that.
Like you're a connoisseur of all sports. You like you know everything.
Not really. I just get an opinion from somebody, and then I just do a little research on it. And if I like what they were saying, then
what's the least likely sport you're gonna bet on? Least likely sport.
My dude, I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. I bet it.
Water polo.
Listen, I'm
synchronized.
I got one better for you than this, right? So
ain't going nowhere.
All NBA teams got a EA Sports team, like an electronic team, right? Like a little NBA 2K team,
play
like
video
2K,
games.
right? A video game team, right?
You bet on that?
Every team, right? So it was like 2:33 in the morning. My girl's knocked out. She's sleeping. I'm in my room. I'm burning. I got nothing to do. I'm like, fuck. I'm playing blackjack on my phone. I'm like, fuck this shit. I go up there. I didn't even read that it said esports
team. Yes,
I didn't even read that it said esports.
Thank you.
I just saw the score and it was mad low. I was like, hell no, they're gonna score some more. That shit was like at like one, not even 100 points. It was like 80 something. It was real low. It was an esports game. I said, man, that shit's going over. I put $100 on it. That shit hit. When I came back, I said, esports. I bet on a fucking video game.
Oh shit!
And you won it.
And I won.
Oh,
that's crazy.
So that's like, so you are a betting man of all spaces. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
what it is.
but don't get me wrong. Like I said, I follow a lot of different channels that put out bets. They put out bets in rugby, in tennis, in table tennis, in cricket, and some of them I don't absolutely fuck with. Like I've never bet a cricket game because I don't know how to bet it. I don't know how to score it. I don't know nothing about it. Rugby, I have no.
It's 50-50 if you bet
for those
because you don't know anything.
But like for instance, like for like golf, tennis.
Yep.
You know, I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
So the experts, the handicappers that know this game and tell you, oh, take this person because I feel that XYZ. I read it. I do my research. I go back to the last 4 or 5 games. If they have any games with that common opponent again, I go see the results of what it and how they played, and I take I make my bet off of that.
Word.
Yeah, we need you to teach a class.
We do.
What's going on here? Any comments?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to Andrew who's in the chat. EH is in the chat. Not So Bunch is also in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, we hope that y'all my phone's dying. So we hope that y'all hit the like button on your way in. Thank you much. We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll be back next week. Probably on Thursday. I think this is a better feel currently. So how you feel? Thursdays?
I like it, but I'm gonna miss y'all next week. I won't be here.
Wow, no sauce next week.
Vacation.
Yeah, I can't tell y'all where I'm going because I don't want y'all throwing salt on me right now.
I almost told his business.
Hey, yeah, but I'm jealous. Just know that I'm jealous.
He gonna come back blacker than me.
Yeah, he is. That's a fact.
That's not bad. Shit, it lasts like 6 months.
Boom. There you go. We're getting out of here, man. Y'all know where to follow us. The Nutso Bunch Podcast at gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments or anything that you'd like to do, as far as like to see, I should say, on the show. Man, we're gonna do these, I think, starting Thursdays. I think we're gonna move these to Thursdays, that 7:30 time slot. Hopefully next week, instead of us stopping because the camera stopped working and then just going forward. Hopefully we can get you guys on the first swing. But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being nutsos with us and rocking out with us for this full hour plus. And including if we add those other 5 to 10 minutes on that first show. Yeah. Thank y'all, man. Next week, tap in with us. I'm sure the rest of the gang will be back. Peace.
You are tuned in to the Nutso Bunch Podcast.